Hello everybody, welcome back to Rise of Industry again. So. Last episode we got set up to supply beautiful Deanwy with some chicken and some grain and some vegetables and eggs, of course. Oh, and lumber. and. So, as we can see, things are happening. There's a little bit of a traffic jam. Obviously, the trucks from this chicken farm have decided that they need to come along this road and go that way, which is kind of annoying, but there you go. That's the thing as well. The trucks will decide what the shortest route is. Even if you put a better route in traffic-wise, they won't necessarily take it. So that's why you end up having to force things with one-way systems sometimes. So, anyway, we are working our way through our research. We're about half done. Yep, about half done on getting some extra water siphons, water pumps, I should say, on each siphon. And then we'll start working on the extra fields, and then we can move things up. So, it's been a few months now. Let's see how we're doing. So, we are supplying 12 eggs. It's not, that information is not in front of me, but don't search the screen desperately. There's 5 still in the shop at the moment. But in general, they still want 14 per month. We're giving them 12. So we can't really add more chickens if we don't want to oversupply the eggs. We are only providing 6 chicken every 30 days, whereas they want 6 every 15. So it would be nice to supply some more chicken meat, but we would have extra eggs, and I don't really know what we would do with those. Let's just take a quick look at lumber, just to verify where we are with things. Yep, they're asking for 14 every 30 days, 7 every 15, 14 every 30, and we are giving them 12, because 3 from each lumberyard. There's 3 harvesters on each lumberyard, so that's... well, actually, the lumberyard harvests every 15 days. So it's 3... Well, we're giving them 6 every 15, and they want 7 every 15. Therefore, we are very close to supplying that, so we're happy with that. And then we're selling them, obviously, 12 wheat and 6 vegetables every 30 days. Now, that's fine for the wheat, because they want 14 every 30 days. It would be nice to give them more vegetables, because we're only giving them 6, and they would like 14. So I'd like to add another vegetable farm with another 3 fields or so. But the problem with that is that would then require 3 water every 30 days. And each water siphon gives us 2 every 30 days. Because okay, let's not get confused. The water siphon harvests every 15 days, yeah? So 1 water pump gives you 1 every 15 days. Therefore, 2 every 30 days. And we would have 3 fields, and obviously 2, which would need 3 water every 30 days. We could only give them either 2 or 4. So we'd either have a water shortage or a water excess just off having 1 farm with 3 fields. So that's why I'm really reluctant to add the vegetable farm this moment, because I would either have a shortage or an excess of water. Now, would it be worth it to put down a farm with 2 fields? Maybe. I'm not sure. I just kind of, by habit, don't like doing it. Maybe someone could tell me it's still worth putting down a farm with 2 fields. In fact, it probably is. When you think about it, it probably is worth it. We could do that. Maybe we should. Because in the meantime, the next step... I will put this on ×3, I suppose, because we have time. The next step would be to supply something else they need. But obviously, we haven't yet got the research to do so. And in fact, maybe it's not super smart going for this research that we're going for now. Purely because, you know, we don't actually need to supply anything extra except vegetables. Now, obviously, when we get the technology for the extra fields on the farms, I should say, we could just add 2 vegetable fields here and that would be good. But with everything else, we don't actually need to add the fields just yet. So potentially, it might have been better for us to research the next product first. Maybe we'll do that. 20 days. Let's just, well, let's pause it for a second just while we figure this out. perhaps then, rather than researching that straight away, now that we've kind of thought about it, maybe it's better to go and research like hops or grapes, berries first. I mean, we could even do sand. Can we collect sand already? We can collect sand already. Maybe we'll set that up. I'll tell you what, no. Well, let's leave it. Because it's a tough one. Like, yeah, we don't need this research right this second, but going forward, it makes things a bit better because we can adapt. Even when we're setting up a new industry, we can kind of adapt what we're doing in terms of how many fields we have a bit easier. So I'm actually going to let that happen. Now, we will probably go... Well, I won't queue up yet. We'll see what happens. So for the very moment, immediate moment, I should say, they want every 30 days they want 14 sand. So we could actually grab some sand because we already have that, which I hadn't really thought about. Sand collectors work almost the same as water siphons. You take sand from the beach. So I might like set up a little sand industry. What room have we got? We have all this room. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's my coastal harvesters finishing, which is actually kind of good timing because the sand is also coastal harvesting. So we need to set up some sand. Let's just get one and see how much it gathers because I cannot remember off the top of my head. Perhaps we'll set them up over on this side of the bridge just for a laugh. Let's put it here. I think that'll be, well, I'll put it there, one step away. Okay. Of course, now I have extra coastal harvesters. You notice I can press. Gosh, struggling with words today. I can place 5 immediately because that's how many I can have. 3 out of 5. That is gathering sand and it has nowhere to go, but never mind while we figure this out. I'm not going to pause because you do want things to be running. We want research to continue. So that is going to give us... So we can get... If we put all 5 down, we'll get 10 every 30 days, which will be good, right? Let's just do that then and set it up. Because we know that's going to be okay. So let's do that. Yeah, and then we'll just drag the destination over to the hardware store. So that'll be 10 every 30 days on the hardware. We're getting new buildings. Look, do you remember last episode? I think it was this one, wasn't it? I pointed out there was just one little square building on the edge. Well, look at it now. Growing quickly. Yeah, so they want 14. So we are only supplying 10. You know, we could have put down 2 harvesters. 2 collectors with 3 harvesters each, and that would have given us 12. But for the moment, I might just leave it at 1. Like, I'm not too fussed. Now, the only concern is we're going to have a lot of traffic on this road. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. There is an argument for actually desyncing your industries. Like, I could have put the one chicken farm down, waited a few days, and put down the other farm, and then they wouldn't have trucks leaving at the same time. But I haven't, so here we are. I haven't done it, so never mind. What else can we do? I don't think we can do a lot else at the moment. Maybe we should just investigate each thing while things are running. So wool would obviously mean sheep, which we definitely don't have. Cotton would be researching cotton for a plantation. We don't have. Lumber we're doing. Raw rubber is in an orchard. You have rubber trees, so we don't have that yet. Oil. I think we do have oil drills. Yeah, we do. Do we have oil? Yeah, oh no, coal. We have coal. Coal and iron ore. If you want to check that properly, if you click on the town, it will tell you region. Coal, iron ore, and wood will be the resources available on the map. Right, we finished the farm storage. That's fine. We're now moving on to the extra crop field, so we'll let that tick by. Because, I mean, listen, we're playing casually. We're not in a rush to make the absolute most of our time. That's fine. So, yeah, we don't have oil, so never mind. Not in this region. We're doing sand. Wool, we've said. It's changed order. I've just noticed. I'm like, hang on, we already talked about this. So we can do coal. We do have some coal. We have not got cotton. We haven't got rubber. And we have not got leather because that would be from cows. Yeah, they're all moving around based on the demand, I think. Okay. So we really would like to do oil. Look, sorry. Coal. Stop saying oil. Coal. Because there is some coal. But the thing to really think about with coal, we could get a coal mine, but coal mines do produce pollution, so we would need probably to grab an air purifier from the research tree. We could do that. Maybe we should do that. Should we do that? Let's add that to the back of the queue. I don't think roads are necessary first. We'll keep moving the road. We want the roads, but I think we'll keep moving them back while we can get away with it. We're in winter now. January. Year 2, January. And it started in like April, the game, I think. Yeah, we obviously do want the roads, but it's not super crucial at this moment for us. Like, traffic isn't a massive problem yet. We haven't got people really driving long distances. We're okay for the moment. I'd rather get on with other products. So yeah, we'll grab an iron mine. Jesus, my brain, guys. Coal mine. Coal. We're going to get coal. And what that does is when you put it in the area, you can see these blocks of coal here. And there's one here. There's a couple over here. Look, you see they're just shrouded in blue. You will put the harvester on those coal blocks. Now, I don't think it's infinite, so it's worth bearing that in mind. But I think we will do that and then literally just ship coal over to the hardware store. How much do they want? 14 every 30 days as well. It's quite a lot of that. So yeah, we'll get the air purifier and then set up coal. I don't want to do it. I could do it now without the purification methods, but I don't really want bad pollution building up. So we'll wait. We'll just chill out and maybe plan what we're going to go for next. Now, the thing to think about, you know, we could do cows because they want beef and leather. But as I mentioned in last episode, we will have milk. And I really don't know what we would do with that milk. We can store it. Obviously, at the moment, we don't have the option of shipping it to another region, which would be something for the future. You know, if like Hartlepool wants milk. Why am I clicking on the city? Farmers market. They don't anyway. But pretend they wanted milk. We would have to get permission to ship it over there. But there is an AI player over here making plantations. See, they have a warehouse. So they're actually getting water from a water well rather than getting it from the coast. And then they're growing... What are they growing? Sugar. They're growing sugar. Oh, and berries. Sugar and berries by the looks of it, yep. In 4 plantations. They're shipping all that straight into a warehouse rather than going direct to the town. And then from the warehouse, they're shipping things over to the town. And, you know, that has its merits. Perhaps that's better. By all means, chuck it in the comments. Just the way that I've always done it is, at least in the beginning, why pay for a warehouse when I can just set up direct routes? Like, if they're not complicated routes, I don't see the reason to actually have a warehouse. But I must admit, this is kind of cool to have all your stuff. I suppose if we're further away, like if we're building down here and we have a load of farms down here, then it would make sense to reduce traffic. I mean, maybe it makes sense anyway, but I don't know. I suppose if we have a lot of farms, when we build up a lot of it, let's say if we had this whole area covered in farms, we wouldn't want all of these trucks coming down from each farm. We could just set up a warehouse, they all ditch it at the warehouse, and then we go to the farmer's market from there. So maybe we'll do that actually, but probably not straight away because it feels like a waste. Perhaps I'm wrong. So okay, we've nearly finished the 2 extra crop fields. So our trucks return home. We've got our water trucks bringing water to the farms. It's quite satisfying. Like when I was playing this on my own at Christmas, I just slowed it down. You know, I was sat here at like 1 speed, just chilling out, watching the trucks. It's like watching a little toy town, you know? Anyway, let's get this finished. And then we'll probably add 2 more vegetable fields then. And that will just be 1 extra harvester. Because 1 extra harvester will give us 2 water every month. 2 extra fields, 2 extra water a month. That'll work out nicely. And then we will be supplying 10 vegetables out of the 14. Okay, it's finished now. Let's go ahead and add 2 fields. Like so. We'll add another water. Can I really not put it there? You really doing it like that? Let's put it there then. And let's just connect up that road. You have to be a bit careful about roads because... Like, if you were joining 2 roads together, you know, if I was joining this road and that road, if I went to here and then let go, it would not join up. So just be a little bit careful when you're building roads. You do actually have to overlap them fully like there to join them up. So, okay, we don't have to change anything. We've just got 2 extra fields. We've got 2 extra water coming in. And we will now be getting a fair amount in. We're growing quite quickly. These 2 areas have been filled out. Filling out another area here. And so when we get to a certain population, which I can't remember off the top of my head, we will have the option to come in here to our... Oh, we need to pay back our loan, by the way, which is 10 million. We will get to come into advancement, and we'll be able to advance the town when it's big enough, and then it'll probably get a new shop. I think we even get to pick what the new shop is. So that's the way we're kind of going to build it. And we are just going to funnel as much as we can into Deanwy and make it the most successful and profitable town we can possibly do. Maybe if we add like another sand collector at some point, maybe we'll add a warehouse and just ship them all to the warehouse, and then... Because the traffic is going to build up. But luckily, as I talked about desyncing, the sand is currently not really synced up with when the chickens finish, which is pretty good. Okay, this vegetable farm is complaining about a lack of water because one field hasn't got water yet. That's fine. It's just we're in that sort of 15-day period. It will get water, hopefully, on this delivery. Let's just check. We drop off the water at the siphon, and then the water comes out. Should be some to this farm. Yeah. Good stuff. And then, hopefully... Oh, but it's just worked out that another farm's just finished. Over 30 days, it will equalize. In fact, this might be coming here. No, that's probably going to the wheat. Yeah. The next time some finishes... that will get some water. Okay. So we're just kind of chilling at the moment. We're going to get the livestock field as well, which I think is worth grabbing. And then we will get the air purifier. And then we can go build our iron. Damn it! Coal! Right, how do we get iron? Do you need iron? We need to talk about iron, because I'm getting mad. You don't need iron, do you? No. What does iron look like? Let's check out... Oh, look, they're expanding. Berry fields. Olive... Do you know what the real... What? What is this? Huh? Invest in the sciences. We have an event. With the new year... That's kind of small, but I can read it. With the new year right around the corner, we better produce some extra goods for the party. Research. 1 tier 1 plus. If completed, research breakthrough. Research speed plus 25%. Okay, so it's just saying complete some research before the new year. Is that what we're saying? I think that's what the event is. But obviously, at the moment, we don't have the option to invest more money anyway. You actually have to research that. If we go to efficiency, we can research the ability to put these higher investments in. And we can also research the ability to change the salary of our facilities to kind of increase or decrease production. PR and marketing event. Permit to build in the region and cost of all buildings reduced by 25% for 60 months. Wolverhampton. Okay. So it would make everything cheaper to build in Wolverhampton if we wanted to join in this auction. Obviously, that's irrelevant to us, so I don't care. We'll just ignore that. You will notice this player has gone and built textile factories, and there's no counter pollution measures, which is why this is what's happening. Like horrendous pollution right now. Horrendous pollution. Are they growing? Okay, so they're growing cotton over here, shipping it into the warehouse. It's cool. And then they're bringing it down to the textiles, which then go to that warehouse, and then presumably, like I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense to bring the cotton down here, turn it into clothes, and then drive all the way back up here to this clothing store. But hey, the AI is going to do what it wants. It is worth looking at the AI rather than me, because the AI probably knows more what it's doing, and it has nice, cool, beautiful little layouts, doesn't it? But I don't recommend just pointlessly creating more traffic and longer delivery routes. But hey, you know, they're vibing. They're doing what they want to do. So we've got one player there in Ashbourne. We've got a player over here in Hartlepool doing plantations as well, but not quite the same. Oh, they've got some crops now as well. Wheat. They're just growing crops and selling them straight to the farmer's market. They obviously don't have the luxury of a clothing store or any third store, as we don't. And is there one more player somewhere? No? Is it just... Oh, is it just 3 of us? Oh, it is just 3 of us. Well, so be it. We have spread out a lot more than them. But then we do have slightly different goals. They are obviously just trying to maximize profit. And we are looking at providing the town with everything it needs so that we can grow as much as possible. What did we start on? 51,000, I think. We're now up to 74. It's quite quick. Okay. Right. So yeah, we didn't want iron. That's what I wanted to do. Just check if somebody else is after iron. What does it look like? I don't think so. Maybe nobody directly asks for iron. They just ask for things made from iron later. Looks like it, doesn't it? Though, well, I suppose when you think about it, why would any citizen go to the hardware store to buy raw iron? That's a completely fair point. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's have a little look at the research tree. Oh, okay, we can make steel. Is that all we do with iron? Possibly. Turn it into steel. And then obviously we can make frames, cans, barrels, which are a part of computer memory and probably a part of a bunch of other things as well. Gosh. It's a lot of... Wait, to make the car... You gotta make all the different parts. Okay, we're not making cars. At least not yet. We may get there, you know. We might get there. There's obviously a lot to look at. Cooked vegetables into chicken dinner. Ooh. We could do plastics. That would be quite good. Yeah, so air purifier is going to be next. We could do something with wood, but they don't need it yet. You know, we don't have like a furniture store or something that needs these things. We have to kind of wait for them to grow, and then we'll provide it. And so obviously we can do... I should probably put these in just for now. Berries and hops it was. Probably stick those in before the road again. The poor road keeps getting shafted. So we can make soup. And obviously flour into chocolate cakes. Wow, okay. I was thinking bread, but just chocolate cakes. I'm down. Bread's... Oh, no, where's bread? Why not bread? It's like dough. Oh, yeah, okay, bread. No. Just pie, donuts, and waffles. I mean, I'm down. I'm definitely down. Okay. Let's speed it up a bit more, because we're not really doing anything at the moment. In fact, are we going to do anything until we finish our research? Probably not. Because we can't really... I mean, we could... It's interesting that the AI is not bothering to deal with the pollution. Where is it? Down this way. I don't want to do that, though. I could do that and just set up my iron. Coal. God damn it. My coal mine. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to keep doing it. Just so we're all... Let's all just agree. I'm going to keep doing it. But yeah, we can't set up our coal mine just yet. If we don't want the pollution from it. I mean, I think it gets pollution. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't tell us, unfortunately. I'm almost certain it does, though. Yeah, but we won't be able to get rid of the pollution for quite a while. How many days? Because this is a long one. Another 300 days, and then on top of that, another 60 days. We really should have done this first. I should have noticed that this was so long. I really didn't. Because the others weren't that long. 60 days. It's because it's the third tier down. Look, 540 days. I should have noticed that. It's a long time. It isn't worth it for us now. So that was a mistake, but I'm not gonna... You can't, like, change them over while it's going. You'd have to cancel it. And we're already halfway through. So we'll just chill. That's fine. We can chill and look at our chickens, look. Little chickadees. Okay. There's no reason for us to add any more crops, is there? How much wheat are we selling? 12, and don't they only want 14? Yeah. And I mean, the demand appears to be going down, but the price hopefully shouldn't be. Because we've not oversupplied. At least that's the hope. We definitely need more vegetables, but I suppose I could have built another farm. But like I said, I didn't really want 3 more fields. I only wanted 2 more. So it makes sense to just keep it on one farm and not have the extra upkeep. Yeah. So what we need to decide what we're going to do. Because, like I said, we can do cows, but then we have the milk to deal with. Sorry, that's cows, obviously. We could do mutton. Couldn't we? Because we do need wool, right? No, cotton. Oh, we do need wool. Oh, so we could actually do sheep. In fact, we could do sheep now. So, hold on. We can actually do sheep now, which I hadn't really thought about. We can do this. So, they want... So, I assume sheep is probably going to be the same as chickens, probably, where you get 1 mutton every month and 2 wool. At least I imagine. So, we really need to base it off wool, which is 14. So, it's basically going to be exactly the same setup. Yeah. Question is, can we feed sheep grain? Wheat, I should say. I think so. Because what I'm thinking is we do exactly the same setup. We then have another farm like this, where it's like, oh no, we have 3 fields. But then we could get some extra vegetables, 1 field of vegetables, to cover the water. That does mean, though, that we'll only have 1 field on a vegetable farm, which is what I was trying to avoid. But it's kind of worth it, right? Because we don't need many more vegetables. We're already supplying 10, and they want 14. So we can only do really 1 field, which is going to bring our total to 12 out of 14. I kind of want to do the sheep, though. And yeah, we only really want to supply 12 of the 14 wool, at least with my crazy logic that I've applied without any reasoning. Because otherwise, I was thinking, well, we could have an extra field and then have an extra wheat field. But no, I don't think so. So anyway, let's start getting this set up. We'll bring it down to the lowest speed just while we sort things out. Actually, there's no point, because we're only waiting on this anyway. And we're not in a rush. So... where are we going to put these? It's going to be exactly the same layout, pretty much. Maybe we put them over here instead. That hill is a bit annoying. We could put them over this way. I mean, I could put them right down here, but you've only got to travel with the sheep afterwards. I think I will put them over here, possibly even on this hill. In the name of space, I could even put the like crop farm here to supply them, but then I've got to terraform that. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's stick it down. How much room do we need beyond that then? You need 6 for each field though. We might have to... okay, how much would it cost to terraform that? I bet it's a lot. Yeah, millions. Okay. Alright, well for now then, maybe we ought to play it rather... what is that sound? Why are we being shot at? Is it me pressing the farm? I don't know. Okay. If we leave space for a row, let's do it there. And then... as close to the front as possible, I suppose. Something like that. That'll make it easy on us. Okay, let's do that. And that. We haven't unlocked sheep yet. I'm so dumb. Okay, we need to unlock sheep. How many more? Ooh, it's a while. Ooh, I'm so dumb. We haven't unlocked sheep. We'll do it first. 120 days. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tell you what, it'll be fine. We've wasted money. We are wasting money paying upkeep, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we're gonna get set up, okay? Just don't look at me. I can see you looking at me. Don't look at me. All right, and then we need... how much space do we need for this? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can just do it like that. We'll do it exactly the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it'll go to there. Is that lined up? I cannot see. Yep, okay, so there's the crop farm to supply it. Then again, it's only going to have... Wait, how many sheep are we doing? We were going to do the same thing, weren't we? The same amount. So I do need to fit in another livestock farm, which we can do. We may even be able to fit it this way. Let's just think about this. And by think, I mean just rashly do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be there. The only problem is how wide does it need to be? Each field is 5 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's fine, but we can't quite squeeze the road round there. So I wouldn't mind. Can we just grab just a... Oh, really? That road's... I did... Ah! Go away. Can we just bring this out like 1 square? That would be... Look, we'll do a bit extra. Throw it in for free. It's not free. It's not free at all. Okay, now we can stick another livestock farm there when we actually have sheep in 10 years. Production alert. Well, obviously. It's this one. Okay, and then we will need water, which we can put in afterwards. Because we have to wait a while. Okay, is it worth me getting... No, because you partially refund it. I think I'd rather pay upkeep than partially refund this farm. What an absolute donkey I am. But hey, it's fine. We're there. Let's add this road because we're probably going to want that. Of course I haven't researched sheep. What an idiot. Okay, that's fine. We'll speed it up because we're not going to do anything now until we can do the sheep. What are we up to? 92,000. We are absolutely steaming forward here. This town. What? Just out of interest. Now this will be growing as well. 230,000. Okay, and it is growing, but it's not prospering. Oh, hold on. What's this? What's this? Oh, it slowed it down for me. Cost of all buildings reduced by 29% for 20 months. Are we going to build up new buildings within 20 months? Yeah, we are. Let's bid. Okay, so when it's an auction, you literally just bid. So we are bidding for the right... Wait, I missed it? I should have clicked it and explained afterwards. Okay, well, we didn't bid on it. Yeah, we decided, business decision, it wasn't worth it. But yeah, you just bid, and then usually the AI decides to bid after you, and so forth, and you have a bit of a bidding war. So we would have had reduced costs at an initial upfront cost, but I was talking as usual. So here we are. Never mind. So, we have a plan. We may as well go top speed, actually, because I'm not going to do anything apart from waste everybody's time. So, we have a plan. We have a plan. We have a plan. We are going to do sheep for mutton and for wool, which we will supply. How much do... Yeah, 14. So, it's going to be exactly the same layout as this. We're going to have 6 fields making sheep. Making sheep. You know what I mean. Raising sheep. And then a crop farm and some water. We're going to have extra water, but we'll make a vegetable farm just to have 1 field, which feels really bad, but I think that's what we're going to do. I might even terraform this out and put it behind. Kind of a waste, though. Okay, we finished the livestock field. We're now working on the sheep. And tell you what, in fact, this episode has gone on a while now. It's over half an hour, isn't it? Yeah. Let's call it there, and then what I will do between episodes is just speed this along until we're ready to put the sheep down. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Have an awesome day wherever you are. I will see you next time.